Good morning, welcome back to casa.texpina. We're on build day number 248 today. It's Friday, almost payday. We got the general labor crew here on site, electricians, carpenters, and oh yeah, painters. So let's walk around, see where everybody's working today, and let's get started. All right, this morning we got Mr. JR over in the bunkhouse, still working on the drawers and doors, sanding and painting. Also here you see Mr. Chokoy up on top, working with Mr. Chucks. He'll be back momentarily. They are installing the top half of the service drop. So you can see where they've got the wires coming out, the cables coming out here from the bottom. This goes into the house through the pipe, through the conduit there. They've got the wiring, the cables pulled down to where they're going to be connected into from the main power line at the top into here. So that's where that's at. And then there'll be a head up on top they call a weather head, sticks over kind of like this and allows the hot pieces to come in from underneath without getting water into the conduit. So that's why I call it a weatherhead. Let's see what everybody else is working on. Mr. Allen here is continuing with some of the drawers that we need for different locations, both for the island, for the master closet that Mr. Wilson is working on painting, and also for other locations where they need drawers. Let's go ahead and go inside, see where folks are at. Have another electrician in here. Mr. Kerwin is installing some of the lights. So the pin lights that we asked for yesterday, that we bought and had them install. This one here, little spotlight accent light for the floor lamp that's going to go here. Also upstairs. Hello. Let's go upstairs real quick and see what the guys are doing up in the attic. All right, coming up into the attic. Mr. Alex and the foreman are working on spaces that they need for the attic flooring. You can see you have the grinder getting ready. They mark out the places they need to cut to make sure that everything fits properly around the trusses, kind of like this. So that's what we're working on. That's what they're working on. And as you, I don't know if you all can tell, it is quite dusty up here. A little warm too, and it's only 8:30 in the morning, so I can imagine it'll get a little warmer throughout the day. But an attic is an attic. All right, now we got the weather head up there. No, not his big head. That one. See the weatherhead, it's like an upside down J so that the water doesn't go inside the conduit. This way we got the leads coming out, and the power utility company will come out and they will be the ones to make that connection all the way up to the top. And they will also transfer the service meter down to the new location. But that will be much later, I believe, but probably by the end of the month. When we're getting ready to make that final jump over, that final connection to prior to final acceptance. All right, Mr. Allen's done building the drawers. Now he's going to start putting them in place. This is for the linen closet. Sorry, here I go again. It's not the linen closet. This is the coat closet. So we got the drawers going in for the coat closet. So the bottom of the coat closet. So that's a good place too to be able to hide like extra blankets and that kind of thing that are too big to go in the actual linen closet. So we're going to have the couple drawers on this side, behind the door, nice hanging rack across the top, and then additional storage up above. up very well. We told them just go ahead and leave it. It's all kind of cocked whichever direction. We'll make the adjustments later after we move into the house and get everything settled. We just wanted it hung and be able to have power so we can test out the device. So that works, and now they're going to get ready to move on to the next one, which is the one for the breakfast nook, or the breakfast table that's going to sit here. We got about a 4 to 5 foot circular breakfast table that goes right here. Going to be centered approximately right there, so that's where he's putting the drop. So it's not actually centered on the room, it's centered on where the table is going to go, because we are going to have a credenza that's going to come out the side on that side there. So the first thing up is a bracket, and then the rest of the light. So let's sit back and watch. The doors, cabinet doors, have been test fitted. They've all been labeled. They know where they all go, and we got them out here next to the bunkhouse. Looks like Mr. Wilson's got a spray session set up, so he's dusting off right now, trying to get as little dust as possible on the leave as little dust as possible on the doors. So we're going to start, and these are all going to be sprayed. So it's going to be primarily the same off-white, antique white color as the rest of the house. Oh, sorry, as the rest of the kitchen. So I'll come back and shoot this as he's actually spraying paint. The maid's room is coming along, the maid's CR. She now has a hot and cold shower, a good working toilet, and hot and cold water at the sink. Next thing should be coming a small mirror of some sort right here. And that will just about wrap this area up, because she's already got a soap dish and a toilet paper holder. Then we'll need we're just gonna do the standard shower curtain here. No glass shower in this one. This one being outside, a lot of people being used. I'm thinking a standard shower curtain will be sufficient. All right, one down. I think that's the last, actually that's the last bathroom to be completed. The half bath upstairs in the media room, up above the garage area there, got completed this morning also, so the drain is in on it. Let's go take a look at this one up here. We're in the media room. Media room half bath. All water is connected. This is only a cold sink, cold water only. So the drain line's all hooked in. We've already tested it and tested the overflow valve. We're all good to go. All right, plumbers finished the big jobs of the bathrooms and all the plumbing inside the house. So the next thing we're working on now is making the permanent connection for our water going into the house. So we're getting ready to work on here. They're connected. We had 2 stub-ups actually for our property. Actually, in total we had 4. We got 2 on the other side that'll get worked on at a different time, and just to be capped and put below grade. But this one here, we're taking both taps up, connecting the 2 together, and then it'll go through the water meter and into this pipe here that you see going down. That's the main line going into the house, or going through the water filtration system and then into the house. But so we're getting all this put in. These will be the final connections, and then we'll come back and put a cage or something over this to secure it at a later point. All right, one of the last plumbing things to work on is plumbing the gas line for our gas stove. Test fire, and it works.
Okay, install it. So I open there.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right, the breakfast nook light is working. It's on, as is the one for the island. Let's take a look. There we go. The island light is on. And the one for the breakfast nook. This is going to go over our breakfast table. So that's where that's going. This is nice, nice, nice. I believe we've also got our ceiling fan working outside. There we go. So we've got a 4-way switch next to it. So it's 4-speed. There's the fastest. It'll come up in a moment. There we go. And then back to off. Cool. Alrighty folks, it's yabba dabba do time. Guys are doing the daily cleanup on the outside. Miss Emmy's been doing inspecting. We had a lot of work done today. Plumbers pretty much wrapped up almost everything they had to do. I think they've got one more thing to come back and touch on once we schedule a water outage for them to work on it. Other than that, the electricians have been busy with lots of lights, and the carpenters have been going to town with making drawers and painting cabinets and painting cabinet doors. So lots of things done today. We're making good, steady forward progress. So if y'all like today's progress, yes, and video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow for Saturday and build day number 249, have a great afternoon and God bless.
There's something screwy around here.